A man is wanted in Lexington for a violent assault. This is him. Kyle Perry is the Crime Stoppers Wanted Person of the Week. Lexington police need help tracking down Perry. He has warrants in Fayette County for second-degree assault stemming from an attack in which police say he hit someone multiple times in the head. The 37-year-old has an additional warrant for failure to appear and a number of warrants from surrounding counties. If you know where to find him, Crime Stoppers will pay up to a $1,500 cash reward for your anonymous information. Call the tip line or go online to p3tips.com.
Kentucky could be one step closer to launching sports betting in the state. The Kentucky Horse Racing Commission is set to hold a special meeting Monday to review sports wagering regulations. The commission will meet at Red Mile in Lexington and will oversee sports betting here in the state. So far, the commission has been tight-lipped about when exactly Kentuckians can start placing bets, but state lawmakers and industry experts predict sports wagering will be available by this fall, possibly in time for football season. Once a set of rules is adopted, the commission will be able to issue licenses to sports betting providers who apply for permission to operate. The group has until the end of this year to set up regulations and award those licenses. Breaking stigmas of addiction for recovery addicts ready to work and live on their own. St. Clair Healthcare Hospital in Moorhead is creating a peer support group known as Edgewater Recovery Center. 50% of employees are former clients of Edgewater, and over 90% of its staff is people in recovery. The program's success is the reason it needs a bigger facility like St. Clair's for wraparound services, education, and job training.
We have built enough of an image in the community that most of the entry-level fast food restaurant type positions, they will hire us. But there was a time when people that were in treatment couldn't get hired simply because they were in treatment.
The mayor of Moorhead, Laura White Brown, says in the last year the city had 105 overdoses. Right now the city has an average of about 10 overdoses a month.
The spike in overdose deaths in Kentucky has more people looking into a law that can force people into rehab. It's been 2 years since Casey's Law took effect, and the woman who pushed for it wants to make sure families know how to use it. Charlotte Wethington spoke in front of a crowd of people to educate them about Casey's Law, which is named for her son who died of a heroin overdose at 23 years old. His parents tried to get him help, but there was no law at the time to force someone into treatment.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you live, how smart you are, or how good your family is, what a good upbringing you've had. It makes no difference whatsoever when it comes to drugs. It is an equal opportunity disease.
During the presentation, Wethington went through the process of how to file a petition on a loved one's behalf. Help's available for people who lost food after losing power during last month's storms. Leaders with the Kentucky Department for Community-Based Services say people who threw food out that was bought with SNAP benefits have until July 26th to request replacement benefits. Just give them a call and have your case number ready. You can find the information on fox56news.com.
Ahead this morning on Fox 56 News, Deanne Stevens hits the links.
But she's not the only one out and about. Peyton Henkel gets ready for another feast.